What's happening, Eating Nice? Welcome to another vid. This is Nate's Chocolate Convo 2. I'm Nate. This is the only podcast where building the man is the business. So once again, we got my man Kazumba back. We got another one for you. Before we get into that, first things first, we have to purchase some candy. It comes in these packages. And it comes in this bag. Right here. Comes in the bag. This is how they look. You can get the rounds, or you can get the chocolate bars. So you can go to my email, palmernathan282@gmail.com, place the order, give me your name and your information, how many you want. 6 is for $6, 12 is for $12. Anything extra will be considered a custom. That will be extra, plus I do shipping and handling. And I do parties, I do events, marriages, anniversaries, wedding events, all of that. So put your purchase in. My cash app is $ Angelic SW. That's capital ANGELICSW. That's my cash app. So you will place an order. Go to palmernathan282@gmail.com. Your name, your number, your information, how many you want, and what you want in it. I will get back to you. Now, I'm gonna get right into this. Today's topic is the future of Black America in 2024. The future of Black America in 2024. We're going to start with 6 different things. I'm going to tell you, pretty much put it all together, let you know how our future is going to be. When we change, and what happens if we don't change. Here we go. Now, first thing first, migrants. You know about the migrants, right?
Yes.
I told them on my podcast, actually I did it on my short, I said they're trying to replace black people. It's obvious they're trying to replace them because they put them in black neighborhoods. What do you think about that? The migrants, the old migrants, they're bringing them over here, giving them money and housing and jobs. What you think?
And see, this is where I say that, as black people in America and across the globe, we are the last priority to the anybody. For example, everybody's talking about the 2024 election, and we're like days away from ending 2023, and we're going in to 2024. So, everybody's saying, okay, get out the vote, don't vote. But here's the question, what are we voting for? So, let's say we vote Democrat. Every black person in America votes Democrat. Okay. I've seen this played out. Because I used to be a Democrat, not anymore. Because I've seen who they really are, and I've seen the game take place. Doesn't matter which Democrat it is. Doesn't matter if it's Joe Biden. Doesn't matter if it's Kamala Harris. Doesn't matter if it's so-and-so. It's the same agenda. Do not put black America, black people, on the forefront. They are by the wayside. Everybody else, migrants, it's fine. Give them money. Them affordable housing, them food stamps, black people? No, that's too much to ask. It's too much right. So, yes, we're in America. Yes, you want to give everybody a fair opportunity and a fair shot, in having a taste of the American pie and the American dream. But, as black people, knowing that we fought, sweated, bled, and cried to get our freedom here, we should be the ones to get reparations. We should be the ones to get the food stamps, the affordable housing, everything. We should be the ones because our blood and sweat and tears helped build this nation that we call America. So the migrant thing, that I don't like. They should never be in the forefront, especially when it comes to the crisis of black people.
And not only that, they did over all of them, the Asians, the Latinos, Africans. Everybody get their fair share except for us. So it's a replacement call. Now, how do we react to the replacement? Put our money, our resources, our ideals together, and build our own community. If we can't do it here, we go abroad. That's going to happen anyway. That's a whole other topic. That's going to happen too. So we are leaving America.
Yeah.
First thing first, we have to go ahead and establish some type of community for us. We need our own hospitals, schools, police station, fire station, our own grocery stores, our own everything. For us, by us, and ran by us. That will alleviate what they got going. Exactly. As long as we keep depending on the government, there's going to be pockets of us successful, but most of us not. And that's the truth. And the migrants is just another visual of how they see us. You are replaceable and expendable. So that's it. That's it for that. So I hope you understand and learn that you know the migrants are here to replace us. That's that for that. Economics. How do you think economics is going to be looking for us next year for black people in America?
Going forward, as far as economics pertaining to us, if we don't invest in our money the right way, then we'll continue being last in the totem pole. So when it comes to our money, like, don't just, so quick to spend it at, nail salons, chicken places, or anything that is not helping us, but helping the other
I know
side.
a good investment, and it works for me. God, church. We're doing it for years. People don't believe in tithes and offering. But you give your money to Walmart. Who's been known to be racist. They don't like black people, but they understand the black dollar. But you won't invest in your own church. But then when you need something, you want to come to the church. The church is not the business. The people give to the church. I know at our church, we give our clothes, we give food, we give money. And in return, when the people want it, they need it, we have to give it back to the people. We're doing that at our Christmas toy drive. We're giving away free toys to all who come.
Yes.
We're going to buy the toys, and when they come, we're giving them the toys. So it starts with giving with God, and then you're passing the church. It used to be like that back in the day, but it's not doing that.
Yes.
So you invest in Him, and then it'd be easier to invest in other things. But until you start being a giver of money, you free your mind of money, you'll always be humming and bumming. It's in the Bible, but you can look at it as like a revolving door, right? When somebody's walking out, there's somebody coming in. There's somebody walking back out, there's somebody coming in. So this is my hand, it's money in my hand. If I keep my fist like this, can anything get out?
No.
Can anything get in?
No.
I gotta release it. So when I release it and I give back. So for me to give money, that means I have to have money. So for me to give a whole lot of money, that means I have to have a whole lot of money. It's like a revolving door. The more you give, the more you have back. So the investment is invest in God first, then let it trickle down to businesses like that. Other cultures put into their own belief.
Yeah.
Buddhist, Hinduism, what's the other one they got? Islam. They put into what they believe in. It makes sense. Yeah. And then they get out what they put in. That people, black Americans especially, we give money to everybody else but the right place. You're not investing money when you go to Walmart or Amazon, to the club, to the sneaker store. You're not investing. You are doing what you call exchange. You're giving something, you're giving money to get an exchange. You're giving currency to get something back. You get a product or service.
Yes.
But when you invest in God first, you let it trickle down. It all comes together. That's what I have to say about that.
Yeah, it's true because like like we can't have our money in the wrong areas like you just said, the Walmart, the sneaker shops and so on. And the thing is, when you have the slave mentality, that's all you're going to know. It's okay. I have to go to the Walmart. It's because it's quote unquote benefiting me, or I have to buy these Jordans because it's quote unquote benefiting me, or I have to go to the club because I can feel validated. So those areas right there that you just mentioned, it's like for black people, it's like validation. I feel validated when I put my money into these things, knowing that it's hurting and helping. So God is the most important figure in a person's life. So once you put that money and that energy in God, it will manifest. Everything you ever dreamed of, prayed for, it's going to manifest. Because you can't worship Nike, you can't worship Walmart, you can't worship the green spots, you can't worship those. The only true person we should worship is God. So yeah, I mean, once we start getting together and realizing that's the source, then okay, everything will be fine.
I hope you're getting this. My eating nights that's watching. Let it sink in, let it marinate, comprehend, process. Religion. Think about religion in Black America. Some of us are Christians, some of us are Muslim, some of us practice Wicca, which is witchcraft. Some of us practice Buddhism, like Tina Turner, that Lingo, go, gang. What else he was saying? Which is nothing but chanting. Do you believe that? This is what I believe. I believe that there's a point where I know other people don't believe it. There's going to be a point where they're going to start persecuting Christians because the only true religion is Christianity. If you know anything about Hinduism, they got multiple deities. But in Christianity, there's only one true God. They're going to start persecuting all who believe in that one true God. They're doing it now, but they're just not doing it globally. It hasn't really been done in America yet. So you think religion is going to be a big thing in the future as far as like the New Age and all that, which is everywhere witchcraft?
Yes, it's going to be a big thing, going forward. Not only into the new year, but years to come. It's going to be a big thing, and it's going to be a spiritual battle. Now, for me, I grew up a Christian. I grew up in the church. It's just that in 2018, the last time I went to church, I started realizing that people in the church, they started to become robots. Like following the pastor. It's like they couldn't make a move without the pastor. Knowing that you're your own person. God made you unique. God made you unique. He gave you the gifts and talents. He gave you things that a lot of people may not do, and even conquer than what you can. But you're so busy worried about Pastor So and So. Pastor So and So is his own person. At the end of the day, he's human. And also, with religion, we so-called the tradition. Well, we did it like this. I don't know why somebody new was coming into church and doing it like this and like that. Okay, whatever happened to embracing new ideas? You see, that's the word of religion. We're so stuck in, we gotta do it this way, we gotta do it this way. We're not gonna, move forward. Now, I decided, what? Now, I'm gonna become spiritual. Spirituality, being spiritual, you start having a bigger mind and start seeing things more clearer and looking at things in between the lines. Religion holds you hostage. You can't think for yourself, you can't free your mind. It's like you're walking on eggshells. That's religion. Spirituality, okay, it's a bunch of fresh air. It's like you're in Florida. You can sip a tropical punch, you can, think clearly, to win this question. So spirituality for me, I'm better being spiritual because I can see things more clearer and pick up energy that a lot of people can't pick up. Good and bad, but it helps down the road. And then it also helps me when it comes to decision making. Religion, you can't really properly make good decisions, or even in general. So now you mentioned witchcraft. A number of people would say that witchcraft is not as bad as people think because in Hollywood, the movies, for example, The Craft that came out back in the 90s, back in '96, and I was in grade school at that time. So people look at that like, okay, it's evil. All they did was use that for the bad, especially when it came to persecuting people that they didn't like. However, they will say, well, that was our spirituality. The voodoo, it was actually called voodoo. That was the Africans' way of the worshiping their ancestors. So for them at that time, it was good until they took it away from us, demonized it to the point where we got Christianity, we got the Bible. Now we're looking at voodoo as bad. Now for me, with the voodoo part, people use voodoo for wickedness. They sacrifice people. That is true. In fact, people will sacrifice their own family members to get more money or become more famous. It's happening. True stories. For me, on the other hand, I believe in God, but I'm spiritual. I don't call myself Christian. I don't give myself no title, but the title is spiritual.
A lot of people are in the church, a lot of them are grown. It's a balance to that, right? You go to God gives you an ideal, bring to the path. But you initiated the idea, you want to do something for the church, do something for ministry, or do something for the community. And you do God, and God told you to do this, do that, you pass it. So you still acknowledging that this is what God gave you to do. If he's a true man of God, you'll understand, you'll know God will put it in his spirit that what you're saying is true. He gives you green light. So yeah, the moral of the story is believe in a higher power. Believe in something higher than yourself. Black American youth. I think Black American youth, I think what's going to happen is, it's happening now. There's a divide. The Bible says the weak and the terrible shall grow up together, and I shall do the separation. The weak are God's people, and the Terry are the fake people, which is the devil people. So the youth in America, it is a divide. It's going to be youth that believe in God, and they're prosperous, and they're peaceful, they abide by the law, they're good citizens, they're pillars in the community, and then there's the opposite. I believe that's what's going to be. It's going to be a separation. It's not going to be no more where they're all together. You know how the smart kid hanging out with the thugs? Those days I think was over. And it's now that by default, we don't thug, so we going this way. This is our lifestyle. This is your lifestyle. So it's kind of like nerds. Have you ever seen nerds try to be cool? Have you ever known nerds try to be cool? They just accept it. They just accept the title that I'm a nerd. So be it. So it means smart. It means dressing a certain way makes me a nerd. I am what I am. It me robbing people and sticking people up and fighting and shooting makes me a thug. I am what I am. So by accepting who they are and their lifestyle, it's going to be a divide. The people that's about something, the Black America, the Black youth, is going this way, and the Black youth that's not about anything, they're going to go the opposite way. Just by default. What you think about that?
Yes, yeah, it's happening now. It's going to continue happening because the people are going to put in a position where they have to choose. Do you want to go with this clique or want to go with that clique? And grown people, so even grown people, they pick and choose who they want to hang with. But as far as the youth is concerned, yeah, the youth, they're going to make up in their minds that, look, I want to hang out with the cool kids, or I want to hang out with, those that want to smoke every day. I want to hang with those that just want to play video games every day. So the youth is going to have a choice. And so nobody is going to be, oh, kumbaya coming into one. No, you're going to have different groups. Yeah, different groups, different agendas, different mindsets, different plans. Now, it'll be a fight. Maybe some bullshit. It's going to be a fight.
Somebody else said that too. Civil war.
Yeah, civil war. Yeah. Yes.
The moral of the story is separation is coming. Which side are you on? The moral of the story with economics is God first, then your family, then ministry, then your business. That's the order. I spoke about religion. What do you think about marriages? How do you think there's going to be more marriage in the future, or less marriage in the future, or more interracial marriage? Based on the migrants coming over there, the passport brothers, we'll talk about.
Oh yes. And I follow a guy named Ringo, and he has a YouTube channel, Ringo Walt. Yeah, Black No Advice TV. It's on YouTube, and he talks about the passport brothers and exposes on what their agenda is when it comes to traveling to other countries, looking for
Bad or good? I can tell you, there's no. Well, I'll let you explain it first. I'm gonna tell you from my research. When you travel overseas, what it's about. I'll let you go first.
Okay, so I follow him on YouTube, and very articulate, and when it comes to issues pertaining to the black community, he hits it there on the coffin from the psychological standpoint, spiritual standpoint, and internal standpoint. So talk about the passport brothers. So on his part, he's saying that the dudes that go to these other countries like Colombia or anywhere for that matter, they go and look for these women. Now, he said that these dudes a lot of times are looking for women just to have sex with, not to like look for a wife. Because you're saying that okay, well you're looking for a wife, but at the same time you're bashing women here in America, and then you go to these other countries looking for these women that you want to wife up, quote unquote, but come to find out you just want to, smash and dash. So that was his part, as he was explaining. Now, when it comes down to marriage, it's going to be both. Less marriages, but it'll be more interracial.
That's what I was going with.
Yes, it's going to be both. Less marriages, but at the same time, more interracial relationships. Yeah. And the reason being because, like, right now, when you watch the TV, from the commercials, the sitcoms, the movies, even like animation or cartoons, but it's like the sitcoms and movies alone, they always show the image of, okay, the black man with the white woman, or the black woman with the white man. So now the kids are looking at it like, oh, okay, well, that's what it's supposed to be, because I'm seeing it in front of me. And that's where I should grow up into dating outside my race. You see, there were times where, like, we had sitcoms like, for example, Bill Cosby. That was a middle-class family. Mr. Huxtable, a doctor. Claire Huxtable, lawyer, successful lawyer. So yeah, this is successful doctor, successful lawyer. Smart kids. Yes. Just like any middle-class family, you're going to have your issues. They're not perfect. But at the same time, They show what a strong black family is. And now these days, they're trying to like eliminate black family, strong black families, and put black man, white woman, black woman with white man to the point where like, you know what, a black family is not existing. And it's sad and scary. So if we don't put images of a black man and a black woman married, staying together, no matter what comes at them in life, then we'll just be non-existent. We'll be extinct.
The moral of the story of that is that families come from marriages. Husbands and wives produce children. Children produce other children. You now have a community to nation to society. That's how it goes. So next year is going to be all about family. If you have a woman you're dating, or a man you're dating, your children's father, your children's mother or child, if y'all can work that thing out, and get married. And get married. And learn how to coexist with each other. Make that thing work by sharing real power. Keep God as the center. Let him be the glue to hold everything together. And learn how to coexist with each other in the marriage. While you're single, this is what I'm working on now. My fiance, when we get married, we'll have a nice baseline because you have to get out of you if you're going to be in the marriage. This is what people that told me that's in the marriage. You have to get out of you. Get out of you easier by getting more into God, getting more into something higher than yourself, and your own selfish needs and wants and ambition, and get more into God, and let God be the center of it. And you do right by that woman, you do right by that man. And the moral story of that is marriage equals family. This is what we're going to need next year. It's going to get wicked hard next year. They're going to turn up the heat next year. Relationship. And I mean, black men, white men, Asian relationships, friendships, associates. You know. What you think about the future of people being able to relate more, to have better relationships with each other? Like how we have a mutual respect for each other. It's authentic. Like it's no. How can I say? You know when a person is not right.
Yeah.
You know when a person is not right. So how can it be more like?
Is it okay with the relationships? Whether it be a marriage, a friendship, or even a business relationship, you know, it's all about communication. Communication is very important because right now, nobody's really communicating. It's like they're talking at each other, they're talking with each other without listening. You see, communicating and listening, those are two most important things that anybody should have in a relationship. In order to have a great relationship, they have to communicate and they have to listen. You can see, nobody can communicate if one person's not listening. Yeah. So how you communicate is if I'm talking, you're talking. Like we're doing this this podcast. Yes, I'm listening to what you have to say, and then vice versa, I'm listening to what I have to say. And that's how people can engage. Say, oh, okay, this is what they're talking about. You know, I can relate to this, to what they're saying. But if we're talking at the same time, then nobody can understand what we're saying. The audience can't understand what we're saying.
That's what
we're so
I say
busy, like,
all
you know,
the time.
trying to get up on the cross, trying to, like, you know, outdo each other by talking and whatnot. So yeah, communication, listening, and trust. A lot of people now have lost trust because of the hurt in their past, or even today. You know, somebody has said something, they spread a rumor, they taken something from them, whether it be money, you know, a spouse, anything for that matter. They've lost trust. The trust is broken. And it's very hard for somebody to have that trust gained by the other person. Because think about, okay, well, if I invite this person into my life, or I do business with this person, how do I know that person not going to do the exact same thing that the person prior to him or her? So, trust is one of the elements in a relationship. And then, honesty. Being honest. You don't need to hide anything. You don't have to even keep a secret. Now, yes, it's true, as they say. You don't got to tell somebody everything. Because certain things you want to take to your grave. However, the basic things to be honest about is to be honest. That way, you don't have to even question about, okay, if so-and-so says who he is she who she says that she is? Yeah. If you can be honest about basic, simple things, then the rest will follow. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's another thing we're gonna need next year too. Relationship. We're gonna need great relationship. In other words, I should be able to come to your house, sleep on your couch if I need to, and vice versa. Come pick me up. I should come to you for some advice, food, some type of wisdom or something. We should be able to relate to each other by being able to help each other. And we should be able to help each other by being able to relate to each other. So it goes hand in hand. We're going to need relationships with people. It's this, I'm an island all to myself. I don't need nobody. I'm just an island. No man on this planet is an island unto himself. We need people. That's why God created human beings. We need each other. Men need women, and women need men. That's just how it works.
When I was little, I remember having so
Men
many
need other
sisters.
men. Women need other women.
Like every year, teachers are like, "Buy these new school
So that's the
supplies."
moral of the story. The story is relationship. Build relationship. I'm telling you, next year is going to be the push. It's going to get heavy next year. You're going to need good relationships with people. Now the Passport Brothers, switching gears, the Passport Brothers, what's happening is
Do you have any more?
they're taking them, they are making over the sex. They're taking them, pushing them at the forefront, not the Passport Brothers, but a lot of content creators doing it
Just pull them apart.
to get content. So it looks like they're going over there. Not all of it. Most of them are going over there for two things: business and wives. Most of them, because they even talked about it. I forgot. Crossing. Andre love crossing borders. Crossing borders with Andre. He live overseas. He's a passport brother. And Richie Man, BMC, the guy. They talked about it. Said,
Putting it in the bag.
That's what they want to do. That's on them. We're not condoning it. We just saying that we are over here because of business or wives. And a lot of them find out a lot of that's going over there tripping not passport brother. They just taking the name because it sounds cool. I'm a passport brother. Passport bros is a lifestyle. It's most of the lifestyle of businesses and getting married. Because why would they go overseas and trip? Even that alone sound crazy. Why would I go thousands of miles away?
Maybe we can walk back somewhere and hang out.
But the wives is a different story. And I'm going to say a lot of you women, especially you sisters, come closer. You are trying to throw a monkey wrench with these guys that are going on by saying that they all over there looking for prostitutes. That's not true.
Oh wow.
Smear campaign. Stop doing it. It is what it is. You had your chance. Now they going somewhere else. They just going where they want. Go where you want. Would you do that?
Yeah, because you'll still. Well, I guess
You
technically
trying to do that, but it ain't working. So That's it for the passport world. So them guys don't represent the majority of the passport world. A lot of them is over there on vacation. They just have the passport world because it sounds hip and cool.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad to clarify that, for a lot of people. And even for me, we just know heard the term, here and there, but never really
Should we go
pay
and
attention
press
to
food
it.
tonight then?
But like you said, yeah, I mean, if you're there, knowing that you're going there for sex, okay, that's your decision. But
You get a
for
wife.
the rest of them, we're looking for wives
I
because
see. Okay. I thought
it's
you
hard
didn't
for them to look for a wife in America. So let them go traditional women, yeah. So traditional submissive women. So it's hard for them to find somebody here in the States. So okay, let me just go and find that traditional submissive wife. Yes.
Now, the piggyback off of that is, it's going on here in America. It's called feminism. So
I'm gonna take my
they
hair down.
modernize the women here to be independent and single, and I own the man. And I work, I got my own house, got my own car. It's not the third. These guys are traditional. They want to be husbands. They want to take care of their wives. They want their wives to stay at home, take care of the kids, take care of the house. I'll go out there and
If I were
take
you,
care of
what I
it.
would do is just put this on over my socks.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So you go.
You don't have to do
What Peter won't do, Paul will.
I don't want to carry
One man trash is another man
And
treasure.
you can put them in my backpack.
but
So
you don't want my skin sucks.
in a nutshell, that's what that's about. So they go over there looking for a while.
There was one
That's what
time
we
after
do.
my trial, I changed my underwear. because
No,
I had to wear underwear.
Charleston White, switching gears.
If they, okay, it's,
Do you believe you know Charleston
Oh
White?
yeah, yeah. I heard about him. I watched some of his videos. Yeah.
He said that
I was so glad no one noticed.
they raise gay men and date they raise gay men and date gangsters. They raise them and date them. Do you believe that?
Charleston's not lying. He's not lying.
It's okay.
Well, okay, when you go out right now and we come across a sister, 9 times out of 10, the black woman is dating a
better
thug
putting the second sock on.
Your best friend is
Yay! I was
they
right.
do.
a gay dude, yes. So 9 times out of 10, you'll come across a sister, a black woman that has a gay best friend or a gangster. Now, when it comes to a dude that's working a 9-to-5 job, or has a career, has a house, has a nice car, doing well in life, she don't want that because in her mind it's like, nah, it's too good to be true. He's got to have some drama. He's got to have some edge, some gangster energy. So they go for the dudes that are gonna slap them around, cheat on them with their best friends or multiple women, prostitutes. So yeah,
It's so crazy.
our sisters will look for those type of dudes. Now, when it's all said and done, when they're beaten physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, then it comes the good brother. But that good brother that you turn down has gone to a woman that likes him for him and that accepts him for not for what he has, but what he has in his eyes and what he has here. That's what he's going to move on to. And of course, that same sister that turned him down was going to be like, oh, I can't find a good man for a good man. Maybe the man was saying, oh, I can't find a good man. These black men, they no good, they're no good, etc., etc., etc. We know the story. We know the story so many times with our sisters. And so, Charleston White's not lying. Whether you like Charleston White or not, that right there, that key point is facts. Now, some things I disagree with Charleston White. However, that notion, I agree. Because you hear it all the time. You hear the stories. You see it out here on the streets, particularly here in Atlanta. Yeah, it's obvious.
So what you disagree with Charleston White? Just give me one. Why?
He mentioned about the Africans. Okay, I think we're about to go back to history during that slavery. We have to go back and rewatch it, but talk about the Africans, how that I guess we say that that they're not
Maybe
like
it would be
Black
sweet if
Americans,
you
but
wrote your brother.
as I always say, at the end of the day, in this world, we're all black. African, Caribbean, American, we're all black. We we have enemies outside the black community. So by making those statements, now you're creating enemies within the community. It's bad enough we have the war against us. So now we start making comments about, oh, well, you're Africans, this and that. Because look,
How did you seem to
prime example for me, born and raised in America, but also am proud to be African. I'm not going to hide it. I'm not ashamed to be African. I love my roots. I love my heritage. But at the same time, when a cop pulls over a black person, that cop is not going to ask you, oh, are you Black American? Are you Black Caribbean? Are you Black African, sir? Ma'am? No. That
They
cop
won't
shoots to kill.
take me or give me
That's
permission
all he's
for
worried
my
about.
business?
That cop is ready to shoot to kill. Not shoot to warn. Not ask questions. Shoot to kill and then ask questions. Maybe.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Like they say, we all darkies with them.
Yeah. We're all darkies. We're all slaves to them, to master.
Yeah, darky.
Yeah.
To them, yeah. I can see what you're saying. I can see what you're saying. What he failed to mention, maybe he forgot or maybe he didn't do his research, is that a lot of Africans, when they do come over, we get like a briefing of how to maneuver through America. And from what I've been told, they've been told not to deal with us, not to interact with African members, Afro-American
So I just like kind of, you know,
cause separation. I
I
told
just
about a
happened
lot
to
of
see his
people
last
said
message was also
when
asking.
they come to the country, they deal with the African American. You stay away from them, they're no good.
yeah.
And then the images on TV, like you see on the street, throw out,
Do you want some of this protein?
they don't help
Yeah, so my
what
point was just
you
like,
what you
obviously,
told anyway. So
to
it's
do
like,
that for you.
Yeah.
So then
Yeah,
you're
I should stay
like,
away
find
from
the baby office and they're like, okay,
I was
we should take for some personal reason.
And that was funny. It was funny. I want to add on to that. I was talking to a friend of mine, and he had said that, you know, the Africans, before they come to America, they are told that, you know, not to even dare, you know, think about being revolutionary, you know, revolutionize your people.
Will you hold that?
Because if they were to do that,
Yeah, most likely.
they won't have the benefits that they have now. They won't have the careers, the jobs they have, or even that nice home. Because they were, like you said, informed that no, you do this, that's it. We're taking all this away from you. You're not going to get a piece of the American pie. So that talk of being revolutionary, oh no, get that out of your mind. Don't even dare think about revolutionary. So, and when I look at some of the people, some of the Africans that's walking right now, or even some that I know personally, they have that mindset. And I'm like, wait a minute. I'm thinking back, like, wait a minute. Somebody had told you about how Black Americans are here. But see, me, I'm the opposite. I've come across some good Black Americans, and I've come across some bad Black Americans. But you're not going to hear me say that, oh, the Black Americans are bad, and I'm supposed to stick with the Black Africans. I'm not going to do that. Like I just said, time and time again, we're all Black. At the end of the day, we're still a slave to the enemy.
true indeed. True indeed. So, before we wrap this up, any last words you want to give them? Before I tie this in?
Well, my final words is that, you know, as a people, we have to rise up. Rise up and stick together. Because we are in this world alone. Believe it or not, we are in this world alone. So we're all we got. We're all we got.
That's it. And to go ahead and tie this in right here, Black men, if you're watching, no matter where you at in the world, understand this. Just like he said, all we got is us. It's time to build together. Put aside the ego, the trauma, the past trauma, the drama you got in your life, your flaws. We all got them. You have to get to the point in your life where you're able to control your mind. I got problems and issues just like everybody else. I am not Jesus, but I have learned how to control my mind, my emotions, so I can still make sound, strategic decisions to build a better future for me and my family. So you have to learn how to control your mind, learn how to control your emotions. Everything is not a fight. Everything is not an argument. Everybody's not your enemy. You just have to think a little and understand who's with you and who's not. Learn from the past. If you don't learn from your past, you will soon repeat it. It's just that simple. But the main thing is, with all these videos that I put out, my shorts, the podcast, learn the main thing is to get what I'm saying, process it, and then use it. That's part of training yourself to control your own mind. You cannot control nobody else's, but you can control your own mind. Control your own thoughts. That means you'll be able to control your own words, your own actions, and what you manifest in your life. When you manifest in your life, what you attract in your life. You have to learn to control this. It takes discipline and focus. God's word. Meditate on God's word. Pray, fast. Get around older men who have been there and done that. Soak up their knowledge, or as we say, soak up their game. The more knowledge, the more you'll be able to use. But control your mind. The war is coming. Not only a mental war, also a physical war. And if you're not a thinker, if you don't know how to sit back and think, you will be a victim. It's just that simple. Thanks again for tuning in. If you like this vid, click like, share this video all over. My man Kazumba, thanks again for coming through. You're going to see more of him. Hopefully he gets started his own podcast. Yeah, you see he got a whole lot to say. So we got for him more. I got some more guests coming through.